Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, friends and colleagues from across the world. Um, we have the pleasure of having an honorable guest today, Dr. Arash Hakimian, who's actually a regent and a founder when we started the Global Summits Institute. And he's been around quite a bit and organizing many global summits with us. And he had this wonderful idea last week before we launched our final Global Summit of 2020, the American Academy of Oral Surgery's Global Summit. He said, Dr. Shah, I would like to extend a special offer to all of the people that are looking, and it was a very selfless offer. And I want to surgically break down this offer and understand what it is. First of all, Dr. Hakimian, thank you for taking the time to join us.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shaw, and thank you to everyone who put this amazing event together, and to all the incredible doctors from around the world who are joining us. Very pleased to be here with you all.
Most of the people out there know who you are. 40 under 40, Celerant's top technology award this year, and on it goes as I've seen your career grow. So Dr. Hakimian, what was that award about? There's only very few select companies that get this award for something. You know, I always say that dentists have special talents. Tell us how you came up with this idea and how you took it all the way to be recognized by the leading institute of America.
Yeah, we were incredibly honored to have received this, especially from the American Dental Association. We were given the prestigious honor as the best of class this year in the field of teledentistry. Telemedicine relating to the practice of dentistry. So we're very honored to have had the opportunity to share this with all the amazing dentists from around the world. And really what really the company Dentulu stands for, and what we're trying to achieve here, is to increase access to care between our patients and our dentists. We want dentists from around the world to be able to access their patients, whether they're local patients or international patients. We want to create connectivity. We want to create communication, collaboration, and really that's what Dentulu stands for. It's a platform that was created by dentists that provides software solutions to other dentists and to patients. And you know, we have a large number of different types of services, including teledentistry, including mobile dentistry, but lots of other cool stuff, practice management tools, the ability to incorporate some of these virtual consultations for acquiring new patients, for your marketing, electronic prescriptions. I mean, we got tons of different features, and we will continue to have.
Often misunderstood, Doc. When I see Dentulu, what has come to my attention is that it's a telemarketing software, which is lovely and wonderful and more relevant than it has ever been now for our industry. But what were you talking about? Explain what this prescription scenario is and the customized. You know, for example, I remember many times in my career for paying for a website to be custom made, and you took me to your facility and you sat me down and showed me all these functions. I was mind boggled. What are we talking about? Making 2 minutes worth of amendments to some fields, and you got yourself a website, right?
Well, the point is, I don't want to call it telemedicine. I don't want to call it teledentistry. I want to call it software that helps you run your practice better. Software that makes your practice safer, more efficient. It gets you more patients, allows you new opportunities to make money in new ways. I remember 20 years ago when we were starting out with implants, they were saying general dentists shouldn't do implants. This is a specialty thing. And there was such resistance to general dentists doing surgeries and oral surgery and implantology. And now it's common practice. And if you're not placing implants, if you're not participating in surgery, get with the program. This is old news. Any dentist around the world should be able to do basic surgical procedures. And if you're not, it's a huge disservice to your patients. And I feel the same way about telemedicine. If your patient is in pain at 11 o'clock at night and they have no one else to call and they end up in the emergency room, I think this is a shortcoming of your practice. And really, I think telemedicine, you can't do root canals over your telephone. No one expects anyone to do any kind of procedure, surgery over a telephone. But there's so many other things. You know, every patient I do surgery on leaves my office with a small intraoral camera that's $25. I mean, come on, $25 camera. I give it to every patient. I say, take a picture of your extraction. Take a picture of your surgery. and show me how it's healing so I can check in on it. That's telemedicine. Opening up your chairs so that the patients don't have to come back for, drive to your office. You have to waste your PPE. You have to set up the chair just for a simple PO check. You can do that virtually over telemedicine.
Costs $10-15 to set up a room, don't it? And then your time as well, and staff and everybody else.
And I have tons of patients who are professionals who have to really travel, sit in traffic, find parking. There's a whole bunch of logistics. Take a temperature, do a COVID screening test, just to do a post-op check. So why not just do these over, a virtual platform? And guess what? It's all free to you guys now. Anyone who joins the AAOS is free to use our platform for the next year at no charge. So take advantage of all these features. There's no need to pay anyone for any synchronous teledentistry, asynchronous teledentistry. These are all things that we're going to make available to all the users. And we really hope that we can provide this service to allow you guys to have continuity of care with your patients, and to also incorporate new ways to make money as we have some of our offices performing at lower capacities.
I will post a flyer that you have sent that we have also agreed to after your initiative to do 1 year of free Dentulu membership. We will be giving away a 1 year free membership at the AOS. So that was very exciting, but you hit up a lot of points. What specialists now get wrong is the only way they're going to be able to survive in the long run, with more GPs doing a lot more specialty type procedures, is to have a good relationship with GPs. But when they start sort of trying to say, hey, we're the only ones that can do implants, or we're the only ones that can do perio, or we can be the only ones, at the end of the day, that's going to upset us. We like to send cases that we are not trained to do or comfortable with, or more complex stuff and complications, to our friends. I have many oral surgeon friends that I refer to. But at the same time, I do the vast majority of oral surgery in my practice, because when a patient comes in, or when they call you on a telemedicine software, they need immediate attention. Dr. Al-Kamyan, here's another solution that I foresee, and I think you have a vertical, is the hospital problem that we have. You know how twisted our system is? Patient comes in, patient can't get a hold of a dentist on a weekend, goes into the emergency room. The emergency room tells them to go back to the dentist. Then they come back to the dentist, and then the dentist refers them to the oral surgeon, because there are no oral surgeons in the hospitals where they are pretty much trained. They're no longer there. They went into the private sector doing implants and oral surgery and making more money. Fine. But it would be really good to minimize this by working with the hospitals on a telemedicine.
Well, here's the point. We all know, or we all should know, the majority of our emergencies occur in the evenings, right? Patients, they lay down, the position changes, and then we start getting pain, especially the ones that need root canals. So where are all the dentists at 10 p.m.? They're not practicing. They're not in their office. So all these patients, over 2.2 million patients just in the United States alone, went to emergency rooms for preventable emergencies. And when they go to emergencies, our poor patients, when they go to emergency rooms, they have to wait several hours, because it's not a heart attack, it's not a stroke, it's not life-threatening. So they don't pay attention to them, and they just have them wait. And then they have a medical doctor try to come and figure out, is it an earache? Is it a toothache? Is it a lower molar? And they oftentimes leave with opioid medications, and they say, go find a dentist. Well, this is not the right way to treat our patients. And especially right now, we don't want our patients ending up in emergency rooms where they can expose themselves to COVID, and they can, really affect the efficiency of our emergency rooms. Why not have our patients connect with us on our cell phone? All of our patients have a cell phone. Why not just have them connect with us? Send us a picture, or let us know that you're having an emergency, and either one of our representatives from the office or a Dentulu representative can pick up that call, talk to the patient, call in a prescription, and then set them up for an appointment next day. So these are just some of the really innovative ways that telemedicine can help. But let me tell you one or two few things that telemedicine can do. So your patient now can actually receive treatment. The biggest telemedicine company in the world is, guess who? Smile Direct Club. And if you don't know who Smile Direct Club is, just do a little Google search and you'll see this is a company that provides clear aligners direct to consumers. This is a telemedicine company because the patients don't have to physically come into the office. They send a kit to the patient's home, they take impressions, they get the kit back, and then they start, fabricating trays for them. I don't advocate this. I don't advocate bypassing dentists. But the point here is if the dentists don't use this technology and make the experience convenient for their patients, you're going to have corporations that will do so on our behalf. They'll bypass the dentist and go straight to consumers. So what Dentulu wants to do is provide that same technology, award-winning, best-of-class technology to any dentist around the world. Whether you have an office, you have 10 offices, or you don't have an office and you're just an associate, Dentulu is for you. And you can make yourself a profile and you can establish patients as the patients of record, and you can actually send them the same kits, impression kits. You could do night guards, you could do DNA, saliva sampling. You can do tons of procedures remotely. And then you can also do your COVID screenings. You can actually meet patients through your marketing campaigns before they come into the office. So you get to see who they are. You get to talk to them about finances and make sure they can afford your treatment. In fact, very soon in the United States, you'll actually be able to apply for financing through Alpheon or Care Credit. And you can actually get them approved before they come into the office. So basically the idea is you can't do any root canals over the phone, but you can certainly make your life easier and safer, and really increase the efficiency and the quality of service at your office. And you can always be one phone call away for all of your patients. And really, this is the power that telemedicine brings to dentistry.
Wow, so it's not really see, this is where our colleagues and I really need you to explain how to redeem this offer that's been flashing across the screen. But what people don't understand is what you have created is a complete A to Z technology marketplace that will allow us not only to connect our softwares, to have a separate website for our teledentistry business, our mobile practices, if any, and trade, financing, on and on it goes. It's very commendable. I don't think anything like it exists. There is a lot of onesie twosies here and there, but to actually bring it all under one umbrella. But if anybody can do it the way I've known you, it would be you. So very commendable. Doc, how can our viewers easily go to Dentulu and get this $2,500 package redeemed for free for a year?
So Dentulu, because it's made by dentists and it's for dentists, we actually have tons of free features on there for our dentists around the world. So lots of free features, whether you're a dentist, hygienist, associate, you can just go to dentulu.com, dentulu.com, and download yourself the type of profile you want, whether it's for an associate, a hygienist, a dental office. Once you get yourself a profile, start using all the free features. Now we have some customizable features that will allow you to customize it to your particular practice. So we have some paid features. If you put in the code where it asks you who referred you, put AAOS, and as long as you show that you're an AAOS member, we will go ahead and waive your fees and provide a lot of our paid features to all the members here for the next year. Just to really help, as is the mission of AAOS, help expand knowledge, expand communication, expand access, and help our fellow dentists, especially now, get through these really challenging times. And really, from all of us at Dentulu, we appreciate you, Dr. Shah, and the Global Summit, and really invite all of our clinicians to continue to come together on platforms like this.
Yes, doctor, this is something great you're doing for the dental community. I think you are, it'll be the future of our industry as we grow into a new economy now that the COVID is getting more and more aggressive during this season. What is your anticipation of things going, even if things went back to normal, this service is undeniably beneficial for all patients and doctors.
All the insurance companies are now paying for this. They've realized how beneficial it is. So you can actually generate income. The majority of the laws that restricted these in the United States have now been modified to allow for
When
this.
you say income, are you saying that any doctor that's an independent that doesn't even have an office could have their own virtual
Yeah, absolutely. You don't need a dental office to use your license. You know, I have dentists who have 5 hygienists. They just got out of school. They don't have an office, but they have a dental license. And they have multiple hygienists working underneath them and going out to patients' homes. And they're literally monitoring this over their computer. And they've never had to meet any of these patients in person, but they have multiple hygienists going out there performing services on their behalf. And then if those patients actually need restorative care, they'll send it to a local office. But there's tons of things that you.
That's what we do, right? We take x-rays, we come in, we look at the photos and we look at the x-rays and we diagnose, right?
And you can do all of that remotely. You know, all of that stuff can be done remotely. And again, as we can't do surgery over the phone yet. But again, the point of this at this stage is not to actually reach through the computer and do surgery, but to be able to make our lives easier, to be able to save money on PPE, to be able to have a full schedule, to be able to acquire new patients, to be able to send prescriptions electronically, to be able to monitor our patients who are elderly and who may be busy and can't come back to the office. So, you know, I really invite dentists to really keep up with the competition, keep up with medicine. You know, medical doctors are 5 years ahead of us. They've all of them are using telemedicine. None of them are doing surgeries over the phone, but they're all using telemedicine for their consultations.
They have for a long time. They're so far behind in that.
And dentists are still, you know, the one of the number one terms that was being searched on Google as soon as the pandemic hit is what is teledentistry? I mean, it was mind-boggling that the majority of dentists around the world didn't know what teledentistry is. And really our mission right now is to expand the education and the access to this technology and touch on all the pain points that we're all experiencing in our office. And the last thing I want to leave you with, and this is probably the most exciting part for me as a dentist, is that we have actually allowed dentists to invest in this company. So as this company continues to grow, again, voted #1 telemedicine company by the American Dental Association. This is the best of class. This has millions of dollars of investments and development that's gone into this. Dentists can now own a piece of the pie. So instead of paying a company that you don't have any ownership in, we invite dentists from around the world to invest 10, 20, 50, 100, whatever they want into the company. So as this company continues to grow, this is benefiting the dentist instead of, you know, making some of these vendors and corporations more rich, you know?
Yeah, a closed circuit, we like to call it. A closed circuit. This is great. So, wow. Dentist. Yeah, that's, I'm kind of left speechless. This is great.
If you're in India, if you're in Canada, if you are in any Latin country, Dentulu is available worldwide. Go on our website, dentulu.com. And very soon, you can actually check on your mobile phone in your app store. It might already be available in your country. You can download Dentulu for providers, for dentists, and create yourself a free profile and enjoy all the free features that we have. You don't have to pay anything.
Thank you so much for that. You know, Dr. Hakemian, by some estimates, half of dental appointments are driven by pain. And I couldn't think of a better way to immediately establish a connection between a dentist and a patient, bypassing all of the red tape and the
5 minutes. You can connect within 5 minutes. You can have a patient connect with a licensed dentist in their area and begin communicating and collaborating and really taking advantage of years and years of hard work.
So you're the Uber, the biggest taxi company in the world who does not have a single taxi.
That's right.
Wonderful. That's lovely. Well, thank you so much for the tour at your headquarters, beautiful facility. And thank you also for coming on and briefing us on this offer, as well as all your contributions to take the healthcare industry discipline of dentistry to the next level. Thank you, Dr. Hakimian.
Thank you, Dr. Shah. You guys have a wonderful day.